What is up, guys? Today I want to make a video about trans things. Shocker, holy sh... I was just browsing YouTube and I saw a video like this and I wanted to make my own version of it. I think that there are a lot of things people don't know about trans people and I kind of want to teach you guys a little bit. I made a list of all things that trans people might... that trans people might not know, yep. I made a list of a bunch of things that you might not know if you're not trans. And this is not a video to correct anyone or to put people down. I'm just informing people. So anyways, let's just go right down the list. The first thing I want to start off with is trans women. Trans women are valid. Most of these are just my opinion. I'll tell you otherwise if they are not. But I feel like trans men are more glorified than trans women. Trans women are valid. Trans women are women, okay? Trans women are not drag queens and trans women are not people who dress up in wigs and try to use the bathroom. Pedophiles are people who dress up in wigs and try to use the bathroom. And I've never even heard of a story in which that has happened. That's gonna lead me into my next thing. A lot of people seem to think that trans women are just men who put on wigs. That is not a trans woman. That's a man who puts on a wig and makeup. That's, or a drag queen. Drag queens do that as well. Trans women don't do that. Trans women transition into women because they are trans. Oh my god, that's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. They are not using your bathroom to look at your children. Pedophiles are using your bathroom to look at your children. Those are two completely different things. Trans women and pedophiles are two completely different things. They're not even on the same page. They're not even in the same book. They have nothing to do with each other, okay? And it's just something that really, really irritates me and something that I see and things that I say, oh, a man in a wig, that's not a trans woman. Oh my god, it's not. Trans people are not all the same person. We've got different opinions. There are trans people who are conservative. There are trans people who are liberal. There are trans people who drive cars. And there are trans people who don't drive cars. That's just how simple it is. We're all different. We don't all have the same beliefs. And I hate to be thrown into a huge group of, you know, people who have very strong beliefs and are very offended by everything. Because a lot of the time people tend to think that trans people are always offended by everything because, you know, part of the community is. I don't get offended by anything. Unless you insult, I don't know, something that really, really personally hurts. Like, oh, you're really not that funny. You know, that would maybe offend me a little bit. We all have different personalities. We all have different hair colors. We all have different styles. All that great stuff. We are different. We're not all the same. It's not working. Just ignore my hair. It's... Anyways, we take hormones for the rest of our lives, if we are on hormones. A lot of people seem to think that you can just take hormones and then, you know, you don't have to take them. No, if you want to continue to take hormones and you want to continue to have that hormone in your body, you have to continuously take it for the rest of your life. That's how it goes. Some people choose to stop, some people don't want to do it, some people don't even take hormones, but I do, and I'm going to take them for the rest of my life. I have to stick a needle in my leg every week for the rest of my life. Not all trans people are going to have the surgeries. Not every trans person has had the full surgery yet. Surgeries can be very scary. It's not fun to go into surgery and not everyone wants to go through a scary surgery. Also, they cost a lot of money because a lot of the times insurance doesn't pay for it because they don't see trans people that they need the surgery. They think it's cosmetic. And that brings me to the point that trans people are still valid if they have not had all the surgery. Just because you haven't had every single surgery there is to transition into a male or a female does not mean that you are not trans. Trans is up here. When you magically have all the surgeries, that doesn't mean that you've become trans. You've been trans up here, so you're still trans. So let's say I didn't get any surgery. I would still be trans, but I just wouldn't have fully, you know, transitioned into the gender that I am. Now that will be a point in your life, but it does not make you not trans if you haven't had the surgery or have taken hormones. Some people don't have access to those things yet, and it's impossible for them to get them, but that doesn't mean that they're not trans. We just want to use the bathroom. This is something that I was going to talk about for a long time when the bathroom thing was a big thing. As I was talking about earlier with the trans women going into the bathroom and the wig thing, we're just using the bathroom. We're not going into the bathroom because we're like super dangerous. Yeah, like I've never been looked at in the bathroom as a super dangerous person. I go into the bathroom. It probably takes me about 2 minutes to go in and get out. We're just using the bathroom, just like everyone else. I've never had people like do a double take. I've never had people be like, oh my god, is that a in the bathroom? I mean, it's different for some people, but we just want to use the bathroom. Trans people can be gay. A lot of people think that trans people can't be gay. Sexuality and gender are different. I consider myself straight. So I am a trans man who is straight, or a man who is straight, and that's just how it is. That doesn't make me, oh my god, this is so confusing. I've just confused myself. Hold on. Let's say you have a trans man and he likes men. That would make him gay because he is presenting as a man, he is a man, he likes men, he is gay. Not as confusing as it sounds. And also, if you are a gay man and you are attracted to a trans man, that does not change anything at all. That doesn't mean that you like girls because he was once a girl. It means that you are still gay and you still like men. It'll click in your head once you get it. Being trans is not rocket science. A lot of people seem to think that we are totally different, and I mean, we are pretty different, but people seem to think that they have no idea what a trans person has or was born with. Definitely as simple as it sounds. If you were born female, what do you think's going on there? What do you think their body looks like there? It's really not rocket science. Don't get all confused about people's body parts and shit. It's not rocket science. Trans people are not aliens. We are not that much different from you. We are different. I personally think that I'm different because I'm trans. Like, it's not just a regular thing that's an everyday thing. Like, oh my god, there's a trans person. Oh my god, hey, there's a trans. I feel like I personally think that I'm different and just a little tiny way because I switched genders. I'm trans, so I'm a little different. But other than that, we're not aliens. People seem to think that we are like something weird. That, I mean, it's fine if you think I'm weird. People don't know how to act around a trans person because they are trans. Now, I don't get offended by anything. You can ask me whatever questions you want. I don't get offended. I'm just that type of person. But some people don't like that. We are not that different from you. We watch TV, take showers. I mean, hopefully some of us take showers. Last thing is it's easy to respect a trans person. Now, if you want to respect a trans person, it's very simple. If you don't understand it, but you still want to respect it, that's totally great. That's totally cool. If you don't respect it, then I don't know. I guess I can't, everyone has their own opinions, and if you don't like me, and you don't like me being trans, then whatever, that's your opinion. It doesn't really affect me. But if you want to respect a trans person, you don't have to fully understand everything about it. You can respect them still. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Yeah, so there are some... That was loud as f. Those are some things that you might not know. Those are some things that you guys might not have understood about trans people, and now hopefully you get it. But if you do have any questions at all, like I always say, you can ask me in the comments. Either I'll reply or someone else who's trans will reply. I love you guys so much. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. It means like the world to me. I don't know. It just makes me feel really good about myself. And leave me a comment if you want. I will see all you guys next week. Peace.